One of the busiest days in the city is taking place this weekend. Thousands of people will run from Staten Island through all 5 boroughs, ending up in Central Park for the 54th New York City Marathon Sunday. And in addition to the more than 50,000 runners, hundreds of people will be working behind the scenes to pull off a seamless race. And they have already started doing a lot of that work, including Rob Simmelkjaer. He is the CEO of the New York Roadrunners and joins me now with more on the preps before the big race. Welcome back to the rush hour.
Thank you.
A very exciting time. I know you're busy these days. Tell us what's been the run up to Sunday right now and how you're preparing.
Yeah, we've already had a pretty busy week. I mean, people ask me a lot, when do you guys start preparing for the next year's marathon? And the answer is actually before this year's. We're already talking about 2026. So work's been going on for a really long time. But this week we have lots of events going on. The week kicked off with a kids race, actually. We had a brand new TCS New York City Marathon kids kickoff race in Central Park on Sunday. 2,200 kids running in Central Park. That was amazing. Then Monday night, we had a film debut, a film called 26.2, which is all about the journey of 4 amazing runners in the marathon last year. People can watch that on YouTube. So the action's going all week long. The expo opened today down at the Javits Center, and the runners are all streaming in there right now, picking up their bibs, taking their pictures, and getting ready for their big run on Sunday.
And thinking about today with the expo, and it's such awful rainy weather today, it looks like you guys are going to have a great running day weather-wise.
Yes.
Which is such a saving grace for people who have trained so hard for this.
Thank goodness for that. I mean, we're getting the rain out of the way at the exact right time. It looks like it'll be mid-50s as a high, cloudy Sunday. It's perfect running weather.
Yeah, and so you know, there's so much preparation you're talking about that goes into this, and the energy building with the runners coming to town. What in 2025 is going to be different? Is going to be fresh? Is going to be new? I mean, it's the same course every year, but there's so many variables.
Yeah, we change little things around the edges. You know, the course doesn't change, so different things change every year. First, the biggest thing this year, Annika, is just going to be the size of the race. We're going to have a really big set of runners this year. We set an all-time record last year with 55,600 runners. I can safely say we're going to go above that this year. It's a very big race.
Wow, wow, and not the easiest one for everybody to get into, but it's that's the first victory of this race, is when you actually know that you're going to be participating in it.
Yes, we had over 200,000 people try to get in, right? So we're trying to get more people the opportunity to run, but it's a very, very crowded field.
Yeah, and the marathon, obviously, it's such a huge day. Even if you're not a runner, everybody in New York celebrates the marathon and likes to come out and cheer on the runners, and that has a big impact on the city and the city's economy. Talk a little bit about that.
100%. We just came out with a study last month showing that the TCS New York City Marathon on its own contributes about $700 million to the economy of New York City. That is people staying in hotels, eating at restaurants, taking mass transit and taxis and Ubers and all of those things. So many of our runners are coming from overseas, and they're not coming alone. They're bringing their friends and their family, and they're staying for 4 or 5 days or more. So it's a huge driver of the economy. In fact, New York Roadrunners, that is the nonprofit that oversees the marathon, our operations contribute about $1 billion over the course of the year to the New York economy, 5,000 jobs. And what we do equates to all the Yankees and Mets games all year combined when it comes to the economic impact. So we're very proud of that.
That's incredible. Speaking of the Yankees, you have a very famous former Yankee, CC Sabathia, as the Grand Marshal this year. Tell me about that, how that came to be, and what his role is going to be.
Yes, I mean, CC Sabathia is a legendary Yankee, a legendary New Yorker. He's beloved by so many New Yorkers. We love to have people who just get folks excited. He's going to be at the marathon on Sunday on the course. He'll be riding from the start to the finish, giving out high fives to runners as well as to spectators. And his wife, Amber Sabathia, is on our board of directors at New York Roadrunners. So we're very happy to have the entire Sabathia family on board, and it's really exciting. I'm a Mets fan, but I still am excited to have CC Sabathia.
Not the best thing to say a couple days before you got him as your Grand Marshal. Just one quick thing. So many people, so many of those spectators get really inspired. In the weeks after the marathon, you see more people out on just, the running paths in the city. What are your tips for somebody who's inspired and might say, I'm going to do it next year?
Yeah, so actually, someone who's interested in running next year can actually apply right now. We have a couple of entry methods open right now. Team for Kids, which is the charity running program that supports New York Roadrunners community and youth programs, is open for anyone to sign up right now. You can go to nyrr.org and sign up. We also have a sweepstakes open right now, and if you win there, you actually win 2 free entries to the marathon for you and a friend, plus hotel and accommodations and all kinds of great things. So people can check that out now. And if that doesn't work out for you, you can wait for the drawing to open up next February. And the last thing I'll tell people is we have a 9+1 program. If you run 9 of our races in a calendar year at New York Roadrunners and volunteer at one, you're guaranteed entry into the next year's marathon. So if you want to run in 27, you can sign up to do that in 2026.
Okay, lots of points of entry there. Rob Simmelkjaer, CEO of New York Roadrunners. Best of luck on Sunday.
Thank you.
We will be watching and cheering.
Good luck
and
to everybody out there
inspired
running.
to potentially run next year. Thanks a million.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest news and weather updates every 10 minutes and more. We'll see you then.